Jaden Collins wasn't in the wrong place. He was walking home from campus, 3 blocks from the university, a street he knew like the back of his hand. He had just finished a class presentation, aced it actually, and called his mom to brag a little. "Ma, I swear I killed it today," he said, grinning. Dr. Feldman even clapped. On the other end of the phone, his mother laughed. "You better be impressing these professors. I'm not paying all this tuition for C-minuses and ramen noodles." Jaden chuckled. "Ma, I'm walking home right now. You'll get all the details later." He crossed onto Lexington Avenue, right at the corner where the gas station met the barber shop, when he saw them. 2 cops, white, aggressive posture. The cruiser rolled to a stop beside him. Jaden lowered his phone slowly. "Yo, what's up?" he asked, already feeling tension in his chest. One officer stepped out, hand on his holster. "Hands where I can see them," Jaden blinked. "What? You match the description of a suspect in a robbery," the cop barked. Jaden raised his hand slowly. "I just left class. You can check." The second officer was already behind him, cuffing him tight. "Hey, I didn't do anything," Jaden shouted, twisting instinctively. "Stop resisting. I'm not—" His backpack hit the ground. His phone cracked against the pavement. Knees on concrete, stomach twisting, bystanders staring. That was the last time he was free for the next 72 hours. In the station, they put him in a holding room, concrete walls, metal bench, no clock, no answers. They told him nothing, just that he matched the description. Brown hoodie, jeans, medium build, black male, no ID check, no verification, no presumption of innocence. Jaden's mother didn't hear from him again that day. She called, no answer. She texted, nothing. Then came the call from the precinct. "Ma'am, your son has been detained as part of an active investigation." "Investigation into what?" "We cannot share details at this time." The pit in her stomach formed instantly. Meanwhile, Jaden sat alone. He asked for water, got silence, asked for a lawyer, was ignored. They showed him a photo, grainy security footage of a man running from a liquor store. Face blurred, build similar, hoodie darker. That was it. "That's not me," he said. The detective didn't flinch. "Tell us where you were at 2:45. "In class, room 214. Ask Professor Feldman." "We will." They didn't. Hours passed. He waited and waited. They took his fingerprints, his shoelaces, his belt. He asked again, "Why am I being held?" No one answered. Outside, his mom was calling everyone she knew. The school, the public defender's office, a cousin who worked at a law firm. Anyone. Inside, Jaden tried to remember everything. The name of the student who presented before him, the classroom camera, the time-stamped email he sent at 2:50 p.m. They had to check. They had to. But they didn't. At the 24-hour mark, they charged him formally. Suspicion of robbery. News spread fast on campus. Some of his classmates were stunned. Others said nothing. One posted a tweet. "Jaden Collins just got arrested. Real talk, he's one of the good ones." One of the good ones. His mom arrived at the station that night, demanding answers. They let her see him for 5 minutes. He looked tired, angry, scared. "I didn't do anything, Mom." "I know, baby. I'm getting you out." On the third day, the truth started cracking through. Professor Feldman called the precinct personally. "Jaden was with me at the time of that robbery, in my class. I have the roll sheet and time-stamped presentation slides." A video surfaced, Jaden standing in class at 2:45 p.m., presenting with slides behind him. It was undeniable, but no apology came. They released him quietly at midnight. No press, no statement, just unshackled and shoved out a side door. But the story didn't die. Jaden's cousin posted the whole thing online. Within hours, it went viral. "College student arrested for fitting the description while in class." Hashtags blew up. Jaden, wars in class, Jerry, walking while black, Jory, fitting the description. People were angry because it wasn't new, because it could have been them. Jaden stood in front of cameras for the first time 5 days later, flanked by his mother and a civil rights attorney. He said only one thing. "They didn't ask who I was. They just saw what I looked like." The department issued a vague statement. We regret any inconvenience caused by the investigation. Jaden's lawyer filed a civil suit, wrongful arrest, emotional distress, violation of rights. But the real win wasn't in court. It was in awareness. Jaden returned to class a week later. Some students stared. Some nodded. Some said nothing. He wasn't the same. More watchful, more quiet, more knowing. But he wasn't broken. He kept going. He graduated a year later, with honors. Today, Jaden speaks at high schools and colleges about identity, about justice, about the danger of being a description. He tells young Black students, you have to be twice as ready, twice as aware, not because it's fair, but because it's survival. They never found the real suspect. The case went cold, but Jaden's voice burned hotter than ever.